My name is Brittany Williams. I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of the CAP Muncie facility. Go on up to the inside here.
Welcome to CAP Muncie. It looks a little different today, of course, with COVID-19. We had to gain special permission to be able to shoot this video for you today. So typically this would be the busiest month that we would have in CAP, as everyone would be preparing their final presentations, but as it is right now, we have no one in the building except Brittany and myself.
It's a little bit eerie right now.
Straight ahead is the library. Again, a really wonderful place for students at all times of the year, doing all kinds of activities, from playing with Legos and making puzzles as a way to relax and to relieve stress, to computers that are stations where you can do your work, as well as an incredibly well-stocked library architecture.
All the computers we have here also are equipped with all the programs that you would need, like Rhino, Revit, Illustrator programs.
And then there's also usually a display. This one's on activism in the built environment that the library will set out each month. This is the main atrium space, and it's an informal gathering. There's also where we have more formal events, everything from graduation receptions to displays and exhibits, especially after world tours or travel to another country. It's also a place where larger projects as exhibited here, the CAP EV signage is being displayed. It's also where after guest lectures we can informally talk and chat and communicate, or a charrette could be held here. So it's a very informal, impromptu space that works really well for us. We're headed down the main hall of the first floor. On our right is the material lab, which is another great resource for us here. On the left, our donor wall of all people who have done a number of significant contributions to the college, or won outstanding achievement awards. And then on the left, further up here, is the dean's office and the associate dean in the administration for the entire college. And on the right is the archives and special collections, a particular really unique place that we have here. It houses all the drawings for Indiana in architecture, urban planning, landscape architecture. And they always have nice displays out here, or work out here on the monitors. We're going to continue on down this hall. If you look to the right, you're looking down into the fabrication lab. Not much going on right now, but it's nice to have that view. And then, again, more administration offices until we come up to the large lecture room, which is where our guest lecture series take place. And it can house quite a few people. And our gallery is on the right. It's currently closed with COVID-19, but it's another great place for conversation and coffee and just to see the exhibited work. But this is room 100. It's a main meeting space for us.
This is a really nice conference room. They can section it off into 3 different places, and if you see the big wood panel up there, that can be opened up, and there's another classroom up above. So you have very large lectures in here.
The building is oriented along an east-west axis with the south-facing entrance that you saw, but this is our entrance off of McKinley. And I'm going to let Brittany just go out here and show you the bell tower and then come back in from this view.
So you can come out to the main street here, and you can see all the way down Ball State's campus and the main bell tower. Some of the main buildings, you can see the library over there. And then we've got the recreation center just behind CAP, which is a really nice thing to.
Turn to the right, look diagonally, and you're seeing the materials, another design build lab.
You're good.
Welcome to 4th floor of the College of Architecture and Planning. This is the Department of Architecture's main administrative offices. So inside, no one's here today with COVID-19, but this would be where you would find Tammy and Sherry and Julie and Andrea and any supportive services you may need. Additionally, we have a couple classrooms. This one here is a graduate classroom, and it's a great little space. It faces west and north, and it's kind of a wonderful scaled space for the grad students to have a lot of classes and meetings within. There are staircases that connect the 5th and 6th floor from here, which are where our first and our second year programs are housed. And we're going to walk down the hall, and again, the wide corridors really allow reviews to take place, a lot of displays to be exhibited, a calendar here on the left that talks about things that are upcoming, and again, the Department of Architecture off of the main elevator announcing you're on that floor. We're going to continue along this way and look at some of the collaborative spaces that allow interaction between students and faculty. They are a recent addition to our building, and they've been quite successful. We've also renovated 2 of the classrooms, the 410 and the 425. These classrooms occur on every floor. On the right here is our larger classroom, which seats up to 50. And it's a seminar type of classroom, or for history classes or environmental design courses where you might have a larger section. And then in this room here, 425, it's a smaller space, again, for more collaborative work and smaller group seminars, often used by the grad students as well. And this one opens up into the collaborative spaces outside this wall of glass that slides and opens up. This is the collab space, really interactive.
This is a good place. We have these nice large tables with outlets in the middle, so if you ever just want to get out of studio and go to a different location, meet with a group or something, this is a great place to go. And they are open up to one of the classrooms over here that we were just in, as well as the studio space. And we have a lot of reviews in here as well. There's like TV setups and pin-up boards.
This also is open to students 24/7, including a projector, so you can try out your presentations and work and do that in advance. And then these social spaces outside here, the tall tables and chairs and alcoves. And then the slidable partitions, which allow exhibits to be placed on the front and the back side. And they allow movement so that you can open them up and put as much work as you'd like, and close up or keep open the passage between here and then the south view of the campus as well as the building, and it overlooks a series of spaces we call them tray spaces that kind of push out the concrete and allow different social activity to occur.
So these are the undergrad studios, or no, wait, these are the... They're actually pretty similar to the graduate studios, which are shown here, except the undergraduate studios have wooden desks instead of the metal, and they have a little bit less storage than the...
So we've opened up the graduate studio. Again, all the work that we've